Share that beat of love. I wanna
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am gonna be filming a get ready with me slash rant with me, but right now I'm gonna be getting ready while I'm ranting because yesterday was my last day working at Walmart. I worked in the auto care center, and girl, let me tell you, it was the worst job. Like, I hated it there, but I don't blame Walmart itself. I think it's just the environment because it was so toxic in there. Not even, I have several friends that were team leads, or like, you know, they were in higher positions and they hated it there as well. But yeah, it was just so horrible. I started last year in January 2022, and I just quit yesterday. Well, not that I quit yesterday. I couldn't even put my 2 weeks in because I got another job that started like the following week. So yeah, but I got a job at a salon. So if you guys know, I am currently going to school for cosmetology. I graduate in a week and I already passed one exam. I just need one more and that's it. I'm gonna be licensed. But anyways, so yes, I'm gonna be doing my makeup while we do this. Lately I've been using this focus. It's so dirty. Whatever. I've been using this e.l.f. brow lift. I have really thin eyebrows, as you can see, but I've been using this lately and I don't even fill in my eyebrows anymore. Like, I just conceal around them. But and yes, I use a little tiny mirror. Everybody was telling me at school, like, how do I do that, because they have to have like a whole like vanity or like a big mirror. And I'm like, for what? Like, all you need is this. But then again, I'm not really one like to do my makeup. I don't get the motivation to do it, but that's besides the point. Let me tell you about Walmart. So when I first started, I was actually not under the automotive position, but I was still there because they're all like tied together if you ever go in, because it's hardware and then it's the counter where you pay for your oil changes or anything related to your car. Then it's the automotive section, and then there's the sporting goods section. So they would assign you either to fix one department. There was always like 3 or 4 closers, but I was always assigned sporting goods at first because I was under sporting goods. And I had this team lead. He had the biggest ego ever, and I'm pretty sure he hated the fact that I defended myself. Nobody ever likes people that defend themselves, but it's like, you're not about to like bully me just because of your higher position. Like, no. But let me tell you guys, this man, I had told him that I have anxiety, and it was my first time working there. You know, I was barely, it's so much to learn, you guys, because not only are you in charge of the automotive center, like, you have to charge people's oil changes, or if they have a car battery that they're getting installed, if they're getting new tires, you have to help them get their tires, you have to help them get their battery. And then on the sporting goods section, you had to give them their hunting licenses, their fishing licenses. If they wanted to see a fire, like a gun, a firearm, like you had to show them those too. Or if they wanted to purchase one, like, you had to go through a whole process. It was just so much to learn. But yeah, and then in the hardware section, it was such a, if you've been to this Walmart on Conway and 3 Mile, it's such a big section. Like, it's always a huge mess, but you were always in charge of just fixing up those aisles and also mixing paint. So imagine that I had to do all of that. It was so much, and then they still expected you to finish fixing everything perfectly, how it goes, like pushing everything forward. You had to make sure that there was no items that didn't belong in that department. So if there was something like from the kitchen in sporting goods, like, you had to take it out. We would go up to the front end customer service to get our things to put back in our department. I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, we had to do all of that. And everybody would always complain because it was like, we were getting paid $14 an hour, while the ones that stand in the front greeting people also got paid $14 an hour. So imagine standing for like hours getting paid 14 an hour, and then us doing everything I just told you for 14. It's like either they have to get paid lower or we have to get paid higher. And it was just like but yeah, it was just so horrible. I hated it there, but I was stuck there for a while, but because I couldn't find a better job, and I was like, what's the point of getting a job at HEB or like Target if it's gonna be the exact same thing? So I was like, you know what, let's just stay here. I'm already here. It took me forever to get into Walmart. And yeah, and plus I was still going to school. Like, this is the job that I had throughout all school, because I started school last year also in June, and I'm gonna graduate in a week. But yeah, if you're wondering what I'm using, this is the e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm using just what brand is this? I don't even know. It just says Fit Me concealer. It's this little bottle. Ugh, you can't see. I don't even know what shade this is. It doesn't say. I barely bought it not so long ago. But yeah, I'm using this to just conceal around my eyebrows. Like I said, like this just creates kind of like an illusion that you filled in your eyebrows, but you really didn't. I forgot where I left off about work, but yeah, that's everything I did. But anyways, so when I first started, I was in the sporting goods section. So my team lead there, he was a butthole. He would bully me because I had an anxiety, like I get anxiety, right? And he would always tell me stuff about it. And then one time I like blew up in his face telling him like to quit his, like to quit it, because I was like, dude, like it's not funny for you to be making fun of somebody who has anxiety. Like that's not right. And you know what this man told me? He was saying that he had anxiety, and an upper management like walked by, and he's like, look, if you want him to get mad at me, just let me know. And I was like, nobody has to get mad at you. I'm like, you're a grown man. All I'm telling you is to stop. Nobody has to get mad at you. You know what I mean? Like, are you dumb? I just realized I left my t-shirt in the background. But yeah, it was just so horrible. But yeah, after I had told him something, he had a meeting, you guys, with my coworkers, telling them not to talk to me. But the reason I know this was because he had a meeting, and he was saying that there was a snitch in the department. And the reason why he said that there's a snitch in the department was because I had reported somebody that was bringing in a firearm into the locker room, the break room. And this was during the time that one Walmart, I don't know where, had a shootout. I think it was in Virginia. Like a team leader or manager or something like that had came into the store, into the break room, and like shot up some coworkers. And I reported this man that he brought in a gun, and they didn't do anything. So this is why I'm saying, like, management there is just horrible. You can't even report anything because everybody's just friends. They're all gonna be covering for each other, and it's just so bad. But yeah, so after I found out that they had a meeting, he had a meeting about it, it's because this coworker had told me that after that meeting they walked off, and this team lead confided, trusted, I don't know, and this coworker saying like, hey, like, by the way, I was talking about Abby, like, don't talk to her, just be careful, and this and that. And I was like, what? There's no way that this grown man had a whole meeting to tell people not to talk to me. Like, are you serious? And like I said, guys, nobody likes this man. Like, seriously, he thinks they do, but it's just like, yeah, I don't think it's not the company. I don't think it's the company like Walmart. It's just like I guess the area where you're in, and just management. So after I found out, I did tell management about it. I was like, this man is having meetings, telling people not to talk to me. So this went up to the store manager. And you guys, this store manager is horrible as well, because the first situation that I reported about the gun, she told me that she wasn't gonna fire the man because I reported it way too late, and two, that he was an ex-marshal or something like that, and that he was working with them for a long time, that they weren't gonna fire him. Like, it's not something that you just kind of like brush off. Like, you're bringing a whole gun while there's shootings happening in the world, and you're not firing this person. Like, are you serious? It's just so bad in there. But after they put me into the meeting with my team lead about the whole meeting. She's just told me, she was like, don't be assuming that meetings are about you. And I was like, I didn't assume absolutely anything. I didn't create it in my head. I didn't make anything up. Somebody told me that he had a meeting because he was in the room too. It was me, the store manager, and my team lead. And I was like, this coworker told me about it. I did not make anything up. I'm not gonna be getting in trouble for making stories up. Like, I'm not one to do that. But he lied. He straight up lied to her in her face and lied to me in my face and said I never had a meeting about that and I don't know what. And I was like, well, I'm just saying that that's what they told me. I never said it was true. I'm just saying that that's what they told me. So then they were like, okay, well then who said it? I was like, damn, like I don't know if I should just snitch this person out or what, but I did tell his name. I'm so sorry. Luckily he didn't get mad, but he also did not like our team lead. And they were like, okay, well, we're gonna be pulling him in so we can investigate the situation more. And I was like, okay, like go for it. After they met up with him, he came up to me and he was like, hey dude, like they pulled me in and they asked me if it was true, and I was like, yeah. So luckily he had my back and he said like, you know, he said the truth. But then it just kept getting worse and worse because now this team lead would just he was just being like petty. Like I saw all the things he was doing. He would tell like I'm pretty sure he would tell other like management like to treat me a certain way because you can tell like the difference when people start talking to you like differently or like making you do things that like are impossible, you know what I mean? Like how am I gonna finish everything you just told me all in one day, all in one shift, while they're still expecting you to do something else, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I noticed it. Like it's just like, really dude, like I know what you're doing. But like I said, like I had to really suck it up because there was no other job that I could find that paid a little bit better and would work with my school schedule. So I had to like suck it up. I was there for a year and a half. I think there's more things that happened with this team lead, but I'm not too sure. But I do know that it's just horrible in there because I remember I was scheduled with one more person and this person had called in. So I was stuck like doing everything by myself. Like it was just horrible because they still expected me to do everything. Like I remember like I think 2 or 3 managers told me like, oh well, who else are you closing with? And I was like, well, it's just me by myself. And they were like, okay, well, we still expect you to do everything, like finish all 3 departments, make sure that there's nothing left, make sure that everything's perfect. And I was like, there's no way these people are actually telling me this. Like they know that we can barely finish 1 department and they want me to do all 3, and on top of that be at the register as well. Yeah, right. No, this is why I'm saying like they were too hard on you. And my other coworkers even know it as well. Like they were just something else. Like nobody liked it there. As soon as they found another position that was opening, they left. Like they really did leave. We're on the 28th today and I got hired on Monday. Okay, you guys, hold up. I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild contouring palette. I'm still learning, so please don't judge how I do my makeup. I am still practicing because now I'm gonna work at a salon and now I'm scared because I don't really do my makeup. But I feel like you have to look like decent if you're gonna be working at a salon. Because are you gonna trust somebody that looks like they just got out of bed to do your hair? No. Can you see anything? I feel like you can't see anything because of the lighting. So yeah, I got hired at a salon in the interview. So they were like, okay, well, training starts this Monday. And I was like, hold up, because I haven't even graduated yet. I'm still working at Walmart. And they were like, okay, well, we'll work with you so that way you can still go to the trainings in the morning. But you guys, it was so impossible because I did this whole thing on my phone. Like I planned it out. Like I planned out how I was gonna do it that entire week because it was still. So then I realized it was gonna be way too much, and I was like, you know what, like I already got hired, might as well just quit this job at Walmart because they're not gonna work with my schedule. And so I met up with the hiring manager and we were discussing like our ways, like what to do, because if I put in my 2 weeks, the pay period was already gonna end this Friday, which was yesterday. And if I worked another week, I would have had to wait until August 17th for my next paycheck. And I was like, you know what, no, like this will be my last day this upcoming Friday, which was yesterday. And that was it. Like, it happened so quick. I didn't even put my 2 weeks. I basically put in my 2 days. And I don't know, I felt such a huge relief when I got hired. And yesterday I actually got so emotional because this past school year was just so hard, because it was always getting out at 11 at night, going home, eat, or get ready for the next day for school in the morning. And it was just like, it was just horrible, because I would get out of school, come home, get ready, eat. Sometimes I had a chance to take a nap, so I would, and then I would go to work. And it was like that almost every day, because in my position, they only, even if you're part-time, you only had 2 days off. Like, it just really sucked. Like I said, I'm not gonna put too much contouring on my forehead or anything like that, because my bangs are gonna cover that. Sorry guys, I don't know what I was talking about. I had to check my messages really quick. But yeah, I felt a huge relief last night, because it was my last time clocking out. It sucked because I didn't get to see a few of the people that like I enjoyed working with. It was just like a sad night. But also, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't put any primer or anything like that, because I got an allergic reaction. I don't think you guys can see it, but I have like bumps everywhere. I did get to say bye to a few people. Some of them teared up and everything. Like, they knew how it was for me in there. I would always, like, there was days that I would cry before even clocking in. It was just such a toxic environment. Like, everybody I've talked to knows exactly what I'm talking about. So if you know, you know. Like, I'm not even over exaggerating. It's just like very ugly. It's an ugly feeling in there, because even a certain coworker that I really didn't talk too much, because he was switched to the morning shift and I was at night, he would always like say like, oh my god, like I always complain about stuff. But then yesterday I saw him and he was like, I'm so happy that you're leaving, because yeah, like, it kind of like, I guess he kind of realized like I wasn't over exaggerating. But like I said, it's just management. Like, everything in there is just, nothing's run correctly, basically. Like, yeah, so just don't apply in that position, I guess, because I know some people like it there, but it's because their position and their management or team leads are nice. But yeah, also I use this as blush. You can't see it. There you go. I use that one as blush, and then I'm gonna just put on mascara. This is a mascara that I've been using since high school, and it's like the best. I think I'm running out already. I'm not too sure, but it does make you look like you have like a lot of lashes. But yeah, you guys, you have no idea what a relief, and like all this weight has been lifted off, because not only did I get a job at a salon, I passed my written exam. I need one more exam to be licensed. I quit Walmart. And it's just, I need one more exam to go and I'm done. Like, I only have to worry about one more job and that's it. Like, that's it. I felt like I had such a hard year and a half working at Walmart and at school at the same time. I'm so happy. There's a lot of emotions right now. I'm still processing because it just happened. But it's mainly all happy, all like good, positive emotions. I can't believe it. It's just like another chapter in my life. Literally. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I can't wait to start my new job. But yeah, I can't believe it. I'm just gonna finish this eye and then continue. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant. Get ready with me. But yes, you guys, if you're stuck at a job that's very toxic, just try your best. Try your very best to get out, because it's not good for your mental health. Because I feel like I went como se dice, like I never thought I would get to my lowest point, but I did, and luckily I'm thriving right now. Like, I got out of it. I'm here, I'm happy, and it's just like, don't forget, you're not stuck. It's just gonna be a temporary thing. If you don't like your job, get out. It's not a forever thing. You're not obligated. You're not forced to stay in that job. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just end the video here, guys. I didn't even get to finish my mascara, but it's okay. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and go like, subscribe, follow, and yeah, let's see how my journey goes. But I hope you guys are here with me, and yeah, I keep saying but yes, have a great day, you guys, or night, wherever you guys are. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.